Okay, good evening to all of you. All right. Please, I need a confirmation. Is it buffering? Or you can message me on WhatsApp so that we will not keep you for so long. All right. Now it's okay. Thank you, Amit. Okay, guys. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I just believe it will stay like that. Streaming good. Thank you, Amit. Thank you so much. Okay, so what we are going to do in today's class is you see this. Okay, this is something that interests me. All right. So I want to purchase this product, but I don't want to pay so much for it. You see, yesterday is $789. All right, $789. Let's see how much it is today. And the maximum it has gone is $839, say $840, right? And as at the time I took this screenshot, that was yesterday, it was say $790. Agreed? All right. So before we proceed, let's see the market price now. So if you get down now, you see it is $791. It's gone up. You got the point? Okay. So same thing as at yesterday. How much was it? $789. Okay. You see how what do you call it, unstable these guys can be. You can't predict them, right? So 789.99, okay, 790, and today is just how much? It's gone up by almost $2, right? Fine. So it's almost $792. Fine. So that leads us to the next question. When will the price be less than a threshold? Say I have only $700 and I want to grab this product when the price is 700 or below 700. You got the point? So can you answer this question? When will this price go less than, okay, let's say, when will it be less than 760? That is a good threshold to keep. Now we don't know when it will be, right? So what we do is there's this website. There are so many websites, right? You say track Amazon price, right? Okay, so you can track Amazon prices. Fine. So once I click on this, you get this, right? Price history tracker. Okay, so let me take this guy, copy this, fine, and go to price history tracker, fine, and paste it there. Now it's not only Amazon, it's going to track it across Amazon. Is the first guy, Flipkart, Myntra, and all whatnot. We know that Myntra might not be selling this. This store is not supported by price history. You got the point? Track, it says it's not supported by price history. Okay, so what I will do is I'm going to go back to another one, which is called, you can see it there, camel, right? Now triplecamels.com. I'm going to open this guy up and I'm going to paste the same thing here. Okay, so I paste it, I press enter. Now okay, it will come. 1 minute. I'm human. Please complete that. And it says containing both. I should be able to know which one contains both, right? I think only one boat. This is yacht, right? That is boat. It's like a speedboat only. Let's see. Verify. Yes, Sashi, welcome. So it says try again. Which one contains both? This is boat, right? That is boat. And that's it. Next. Okay. All right. It should be able to bypass this. I mean, I have selected boats. Again, it's telling me which one contains boats. One. These are airplanes. And then this is a yacht, right? Is yacht regarded as boats? I don't know. It's telling me to try again. This contain bus. Okay, I should be able to get it. This is bus. That is bus. This is bus. This is speed bullet train. That is airplane. That is that. And that's over, right? Okay. And then I need to complete this bus thing. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay, fine. Now it's retrieving. Okay, so you got the point. So it needs to ensure that I am human. I am not a bot. Okay, so now we are done. Please look here. You come down here, you see as at August, right? I think between August 7 to August 31. So this looks like it's around August, Lowest is on August 17. Can you see here? Can you see this chart, guys? The lowest is on August 17, which was 727, and you can see it here actually. It's in green. It's on August 17, 2021. So the price was 727 point something dollars. Okay. So from third party price history, this was around 719 or something like that. And that time it was not in stock. Can you see? So we are interested in buying this laptop when it is in stock, and I don't have so much to dish out. If you see, $727 as compared to $791 is such a huge amount of money, right? So for most of you in India, you know how much $1 is to one rupee. Fine. So you see, it's such a big amount. Okay, by the way, I have a similar type of laptop, okay? So that's why I'm kind of interested in using this as a case study. And something happened actually that pained me so much. You know, when I bought this, I bought it on a Black Friday in the US. I bought mine, it's called i7, okay, some 10th, 8th generation or something. Immediately I bought it, the next hour it dropped. Okay. I bought similar thing, this laptop only. Okay, sorry, it was mine was having a same, okay, but it was 16 GB when I bought it, okay, and then 6 GB GPU, okay, and everything is same, okay. Now after I bought it, then within 1 hour the price dropped by almost $300. So I told my friend, can you just return it? He said, sir, you know, we have already purchased it, and they will not take it also. It was also discounted when we purchased it. So that, you know, that was really painful. You got the point. Hence, can you find a bot? Can you create a bot based on whatever you have done that will be able to crawl this page and send and find when this price has gone beyond the threshold? So you see, the price can never go below $727, right? So if you are waiting for it to come to $700, you will grow old and have your gray hair, right? So the least you could expect is 727. And look, what happened on this day? We don't know, right? Maybe August 17. Wow, in India, August 15 is your Independence Day, right? Yeah. 26 is Republic Day. Okay, don't beat me if I got it wrong, okay? I think 26 is Republic Day, then 15 is Independence Day, right? Fine. So maybe it was an Independence Day sale for Indians in the US. And you see, it would be good if we keep a threshold somewhere around, see here, 7, on these dates, it was, you can view it on Amazon, how much it was on these dates, or on these dates. So you see, it was around maybe 768 or something. So when I click on this, then I can actually, I want to open it in a new tab. I'll be able to see something here. Okay, we are being redirected. Yes. Okay. So on that day it was 790. Oh, now good, my goodness, it was even 799. It was more. Fine, 799. Now I leave. Now I wanted to know, okay, on this day how much is going to be. Okay, so what I will do is I will keep a threshold that if it is less than, okay, within the range of maybe 760, I will now buy this product. Okay, now I hope it's okay why we are doing this. So what do? You know that this is a clear case of scraping the Amazon website. So you might say, sir, why are you scraping Amazon.com? Why not Amazon.co.in? Did anybody ask that question? Okay, students, I don't just want you to, sorry, you're not students, you are all my friends, okay? Friends, I don't want you to just be watching as if you're watching a YouTube video. It's a live session, so I expected some people to ask some questions, right? So why are we scraping Amazon.com? Why can't we scrape Amazon.co.in? So let's go there and check now, and you will answer this in a while. Amazon.in, I think, .co.in, or Amazon India. Fine, let's go there. And I'm going to paste, let me search for now, Acer, let me search for Oppo, whatever. Must I only scrape that? Let's search for Oppo, whatever, A75, okay? Actually, I have this type of phone. I have it, okay, in my stuff. See, I have that phone, this Oppo A75, I have it there, right? Fine. So I was keeping a watch on this, right? Now let's scrape this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I click on this link, no worries. Now let's go back to this guy, right? Camel, whatever, camel dot whatever. Now if I paste this guy there and search, okay, now so this URL is not able to find it. So let's look for anything Indian that we can use to track this product. Okay, so we say track Amazon prices. Let's look for anything Indian. Okay, guys, if you know the link, you can actually tell me the link, right? Okay, so I want to track anything. Yeah, price history.in. Maybe this will be able to track it. Fine. So I'm going to paste the URL here, and then I will search track price. Okay, so you see there are specific price trackers for a country. Hence, if you are buying from the States trading US dollars, you have to use this guy, okay, to track the price. If you are in India, okay, or you want to buy, you can use this. So this is the current price, 17,960, and this was the best price as at this day. It was 16,990. So what is the lowest? The lowest was somewhere here, right? So that was 15,990. What happened on that day? Which day was that? November, somewhere between October 2 till November 4, right? Something like that. Okay, so you see it dropped by some stuff. Lowest, no way, there was never a time it was 0. Okay, so the current price is this much, the highest price is that, so it's fine. You might say, sir, okay, we can set this alert price, right? So why do I need to scrape it? Very good question. So let's set alert price. Fine. So this is the current price. What is the target price when I want to buy this? When it's come to 16K. Okay. Maybe when it's come to 1599. Okay, 15990. Fine. I will set alert. So you are not logged in. So for me to do this, I have to log in. Agreed. So what happens here? For me, I have a couple of things to do. In between, I have even forgotten this website that it exists. You got the point? So I might not even remember that this price has gone down. Yes, maybe they might need to send me a mail to my email, right? So instead of me to track this from a third party, which ends up tracking me, why can't I do it myself? So that is the essence of scraping this stuff. So what are we going to do? I will run some stuff now. So I will close anything Indian now. I will focus on this one. Let's track something that is very far away from us. Agreed? Okay. So this is the site that we are going to track. Don't forget. And look at this mail. Did you see this? Amazon still price alert. Okay. So it was run 22 minutes ago. And what did it tell me? Whoa, maybe you put some message. Hooray, the laptop you want to buy is now at this price. It's now this price. And this is the link, right? So if I click on this link now from my mail, I can actually purchase this product. Got it? Cool. So what do? Right? We have to automate this process. How do we automate this process? That is what we are going to do now. Okay. So what is the first thing we are supposed to do? Let's see the code. Okay, first, and then we start. So here we imported some stuff. Okay, I want to reverse engineer this thing. Okay, imported some stuff, no doubt, and then use this header, and I'll tell you why we need this header. Okay, the request header. Fine. After that, we script using BeautifulSoup, no problem. And then we wanted the title and some stuff. And this is where it becomes interesting. And I will explain that in a while. So let's start. What we do is, maybe I will do this now. I'll just run this. Ctrl-Shift-F10. Okay, let's see if you're going to get another mail in my mailbox. Okay, so something was scripted. I can see the output here. Let's get back to the mail. Okay, I will reload this guy. Now you see this, right? Amazon still alert. So this is just now, 7:20 p.m. You can see it, right? So it's working. It's not that I just did some stuff and that's it, okay? So this is cool. All right, so let's start. What I'm going to do is I will just create what? a new file, which is Python file, call it Amazon price, whatever, alert. Okay, what am I typing? AMA, okay, price, something like that, alert, fine, automation, anything. So this is it. So what do you do first? Can you tell what you do first? You now need what? To import all your necessary libraries. We have said that over and over again, right? So what do? Import what? Requests. Fine. Then import what? BeautifulSoup, right? So import BeautifulSoup. So to do that, we say from BS4 BeautifulSoup for import this guy. Fine. I type in D, what is happening today. So import that guy. So this is fine. Okay. Once this is done, what do? I need a website to scrape. So I go on this guy. I said, this is the site I want to scrape. Okay. And this is the whatever. So I went on this Amazon.com and things like that. I just clicked on this. Okay. Selected the URL from the address bar, Control C. Fine. Now I need to track this. Agreed? So it's a string, paste it. And this string, I want to have access to it. Right? So I can call it URL string, as we have been calling it. Fine. So drag this guy, just reach there. And I need to call it my URL or the web address, anything. So this is done. All right. So if this is done, what I need to do now is there is something I want you to pay attention to. And we're going to do a little note on that in case if you are joining us after some time. Okay. It's called the request header. And why do you need the request header? You've seen most times when we scrape sites, right? So the sites, we get some stuff and some things that will be passed through the site. Okay. So, and there we are getting what we call the user agent and especially the language of choice, like English, Russian. You must have seen it, right? So if you didn't understand what I mean, let's visit some Chinese websites. Okay, no, let's visit some Russian websites. So if you see Russian websites, you see it will be in some it will be in RU, sorry, that's Russia, right? RU. So if you visit something also that is in French, you get it. So you see Russian government.ru, you will not be able to understand anything, right? Okay. So maybe like some stuff like this you want to see. Let's go there. Oh, this is in English. So smart. I want it. Oh, see, by default it is converted. Look here. See, it's converted to EN, right? So I want to take out this. All right. It's localized actually. So let's visit it in the Russian format. So you're getting government.ru. So what did you understand here? Right? So if you know Russian, that is fine. But since I don't know, I can click on this, right? That's why Google automatically automated it for me. If that is the case, then we need to know about something that is called HTTP headers. So it's called my HTTP header. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so my HTTP headers. So if you get here, so you see what is this actually? What HTTP header is in is my browser sending. Okay, so to understand that, I want you to look at this guy. Okay, so this is opening, and if you see here, this is what you need to accept. Okay, language of choice, especially, and user agent. We need this user agent. You remember, guys? So these two are very, very important. The rest can be the host name, the reference to that, and some connection keep alive, some cookies, obviously, some encoding and things like that. But what is of primary importance to us is what? The agent, okay? And the language. So we need this agent. And language of choice by default is English, so we won't bother. All right. So because of that now, we need this. Fine. Also, okay, take care, come here. I can actually wrap this, okay? But I just want it to be like that so that you won't think there are lots of code here. So what is that called? That is called header. That was how we have been keeping it before, right, guys? So header equals some stuff, okay? Now here, I will copy paste it because it's lengthy, okay? So it's called user agent. So I'm going to copy this guy, user agent, and I'm going to copy the language. Fine. Control C, I'll get back here. Fine. Okay, I'll paste it here. Done. Good. Okay, so you can actually format it properly now. So you have the user agent here. Okay, and then I have to close this guy there. So why is that actually? Why is so many strings appearing there? Okay, I don't need this guy. So that is my user agent, and then this is the language. Fine. So this is done. All right. So with this now, I now need to get the URL, right? Agreed? So I need to return it. So I will now say request.get. Obviously, you know that. So what am I going to get? The address, no? So, okay, it came twice. I need the address. What is the address called? URL. And I need this. If you remember previously, we've done that, right? So this is header. Now, the question here is called header. Headers equal header. No. Okay, so it's actually header equal header we need. So to avoid that confusion, I use small h and I use capital H there, right? Okay, that is comma, and then this is fine. Okay, header, that is correct only. But oh, sorry, this is the problem here. Okay, fine. Headers, yeah, that's headers actually. Okay, so this is fine. So to avoid confusion, to differentiate this, that was what we did in the previous class, right? We said this is capital header, so that is the request header only, which I needed, and then I'm going to use this guy as the same thing here. Fine. Okay, so at this stage, okay, we now need to scoop this, right? And I need this to persist. So where did I store it? We say it's a response object. Okay, so this is the response which I got, right? Fine. If this holds true, now I need to now scoop this, right? So I need to use my soup only to scoop it, okay, or to scrape the site. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so here I have this beautiful soup. Okay, now I need whatever is there, right? The response object, fine. The response variable dot content, I need the content of the page, and I need what? The HTML parser, right? We have done it before. We said HTML dot parser, right? HTML dot parser, but you now know why we are not using this, right? So we said in this case we needed LXML, right? Okay, so we use this. So let's see whatever we've done whether it's actually working. Okay, so we say, okay, let's print this guy now. Print soup. Fine. Control Shift F10. Let's see what happens. All right. Okay, so now it scraped it. Guys, look here. But you see, it got lots of stuff, right? Everything unnecessarily. So many things just came. No worries. At least we are getting some response. That's what we wanted. So let's prettify this to see how it's going to look like a straight line only from here and things like that. So let's see. Okay, so this is okay, little okay, we are seeing that some HTML tags is being passed because that's exactly what this does, right? Fine, no problem. We scoop the content of the page, no worries. So at this case, at this stage, what are we interested in? We are not interested in all these guys, right? So I'm not going to print this one. Just we printed this to ensure that we are getting an output. My interest is in on the price, right? So this price tag, that's what I need, right? So let's get back here. Okay, I'll close this. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this guy. Okay, so what are we interested in? This price only, right? So I'm going to select this price, the value, right click, inspect. Now when I inspect it, did you see this is inside a span tag, right? So this span has some stuff which you call attribute aerial hidden, which is set to true, but this is not what I needed. I need two span classes are here. Can you see that? Sorry, one is called a offset screen, another one is called a price whatever. So if I ask you this question, which of them should we scrape based on whatever we've done so far? Should I take this a price test or should I take a offset? So let's answer that by first of all taking the internal one. Yes, price and title, Shreyas. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, exactly. So we will take price and title. Good boy. No worries. Yeah. So let me take my title first, as my price first, then I'll go and take my title. No problem. Okay. So yes, maybe let me do as you have said. Let's go and take the title. Good boy. So the title first. Uh the title is there. Okay, since I have come here, don't worry, sorry. I will take this. Okay. Then I will minimize this guy and then get back to where we are. Okay. So if you come here, I need to store this in a price variable. So I'll keep title for now. I will take price, after which I'll go and add the title. Fine. So I say soup dot what? Find now. Okay. So you know the difference between find and find all. No problem. Since I'm interested in this, okay, I know that is what I needed. No worries. So I'm looking for what? The span with a class. Agreed? And in case if you are joining us, you know that if you do this, you are going to get an error which has what? An attribute of something. Pasted that. So you see this error is there. And you know how we fix it? Yes, because this is a keyword, but it needs a variable. You put underscore like this, fine, and that solves it. No worries. So, and you know for sure, okay, this is going to return some funny thing. Okay, so let's see. Let me just print this guy and let's see what happens. Print price. Okay, Control Shift F10. Okay, I know some of you are following alongside, and that's very good. Okay, brilliant. We're almost done. So you see, it printed this, guys, right? Okay, and it printed one value. Please pay attention. What is the price? What is the price, guys? It printed 839.99. Let's go back here. Okay, close this. What is the price? Oh my God. What is the price, guys? 791. But what did we scrape? 839.99, which is the cancelled one. You got the point. So we know for sure we scraped the wrong one, right? So that is not the tag we should have scraped. We should scrape the other one. Okay. That's why we need this guy, because this is the span tag which is set to hidden, which is true. So this is what we are going to scrape. So I'm going to copy this. Fine. I'll go back here and I'm going to paste this span class. Okay. Paste it. Control V. Now let's run this again and see what happens. Okay. All right. So it came 799, right? It came 789.99. Good. Now let's take the title as well. So we call it title equals something soup dot find. I believe by now you know how Amazon page is structured. Okay. So I'm going to find what now? An ID. We will get there with some value. I don't know what the value is. So let's go there. And after that, I'm going to print this guy. So let's say I print in that order. I print the title and I print the price. You can use format string also for this, no problem. Now let's go and find this. We get back here. We close this guy. What is the title? The title is Esa Nitro something blah blah blah. Right click, inspect. We get back to that place. You are going to see something here. What is the ID? Find product title. We copy this guy. We get back here. We paste it. Let's run this and see what happens. Control Shift F10. And it's going to give us something funny. Okay, so it's coming. Now, good. So you see, it is also came with the span class. Agreed? And this also is coming with the span class. I believe you know what to do now. Good, exactly. And we don't want all these things and stuff like that. So what do? This we say, you can use this dots. Oh, I will use this method now. Get text. Okay. Now inside this dot get text. Okay. Let's run this and you see what happens now. So the span tag will not be there again. Okay. Now you see the span tag is not there. Okay, you can actually say title equals some stuff. You got the point? But some blank spaces are there, right? All these spaces are there. So I'm going to change it also to the second one also. I will use the same thing there. Okay, so I mean for the price also. Okay, so the price, I'm interested in this guy. I can also say dot text only. I'll tell you two things we will do. You see, let me use dot get text here also as well, and then you see something here. If it gives an error, then we go back and refactor it, and then I'll say dot split in this case, split. Fine. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I don't want to split. I want to strip out the stuff. That's what I intend to do, not split. Okay, fine. So let's run this now and see. Okay, it should happen. Fine, good. So we are getting this, right? Fine. But you see, this is coming dot get text like two things, no? Right? So instead of that, can I call it the text? Okay. So for now, this appeared twice. Did I print it twice? No. All right. So I'm interested. Oh yeah, that is correct. Because one was, let's see the page. Why is it coming twice? Okay. 1 minute. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that was it, and then this is it. Okay, good. You remember when we inspected this, right? It is inside dot span dot get text. I think so, right? So let's go and inspect it again. Yes, see, there are two of them, right? 791, 791. So I need this. So I need to say fine. Before I get there, I need to find the other span class. Okay, dot span. Fine. Now, okay, fine. Let's run this. Okay. So this is fine. Good. You got the point, guys? Because inside there you are getting that. That was why it came twice. So this is done. Dot span dot that, and this is done. But what interests me now is I don't want the dollar sign, right? I just want, you can leave it also with the dollar sign, but what if you don't want the dollar sign? Can you do away with that? Exactly, right? So that's what we want to do now. I don't need this dollar sign, okay? And maybe in some cases, right? Yeah, I don't need the dollar sign here. So what I will do, I will go back here and say, okay, so you can say price without dollar, something like that, without sign. Okay, so what you do, you say price dot split, right? So when I split this, I'm going to split it on what? On that sign only, dollar sign, right? Good. So now what happens when you call the split method? It's going to return it as a list, yes? So when I'm returning it as a list, I need not the first element of the list, okay, but I need the second one. Agreed? Fine. So with this now, I now need to, instead of printing the price, I now need to print exactly, okay, price without that. Fine. Okay, so let's run this and see. Okay, so that should work, and we are almost done with this. So this is what we got. Fine, done. Okay, but there's also no need actually to strip this out, right? I mean, why are we doing this? There's no need. Agreed. So you can also ignore this one. I mean, ignore splitting, right? Fine. We know, right? It's going to come in a unit, so no need. Fine. All right. So now this is where it gets interesting. Okay. I need to, let's go to part one. This is the interesting part now. Interesting part. Okay. Interesting part, don't mind me. So this is where we have to buy, okay, only when it is below a particular threshold or within a particular threshold. So for that, maybe we say bumper price, right? Something like that. Offer price. I normally start like this, offer price. I set it as my global variable, okay? So offer price will be set to 700, fine? Good. I now need to check if what? If this, what I want now, price without sign or whatever, that's price. I don't need, you got the point, guys. So I don't need price without sign also, right? I can just use the same thing as price, but no problem. Let's use this. Is less than or equal to 700. That is, what is 700 now? Offer price, right? If this holds true, right? Good. I can send you a message saying that the price is now something, okay? Message becomes something, okay? So in this case, I deem it fit now to use my F string, okay? I say, where is my F? Okay. So I need, that is called, I need, that is title, no? Fine, okay? So that laptop is now, or is available at, is now available at, what is the price? Some price, right? Good. So it's now available at this price. Fine. Okay. But the question is, I don't want this to happen here, right? In line. I want this to go to your mail, right? So it becomes funny. What are we going to do in this case? Pay attention. So for us to do this now, you need to be very, very careful about what? Sending this price to your mail. Okay? So first thing you should remember is what we call what? SMTP address. Simple Mail Transmission Protocol. I believe that is what it is. So TP server, right? And for this, you need to, like here, find your SMTP address for some stuff. So this is, in simple term, is an email server which will have an address of whatever, which can use to be sent mail from client to whatever. That's it. But in this case, there will be SMTP addresses for if you are using Gmail. Okay? And it has a port also. So let me say and port as well. Okay? So SMTP for Gmail and the port will be something else. Okay? So I will close this guy. Go back here. So you see here, it starts with something like this. Okay, this is the incoming mail. For outgoing mail, I have, please look here. For outgoing mail, I have gmail, smtp.gmail.com, right? And yes, for port SSL, if it is secured, I'm going to use, okay, application, yeah, SSL, I'm going to use 645, okay, for the port LTS and whatever. So the for port LTS and start TLS, please look here. We are going to use this start TLS. I'm going to use 587. So you cannot just randomly choose some port number, okay? So 2 port numbers are reserved. This is for SSL and this is for TLS and for start TLS, okay? Now, who knows what TLS and start TLS is? That is another tutorial for another day. And you have other ones also. For incoming, I'm going to use 999. And for POP, I'm going to use 993, sorry. And for POP, I'm going to use 995. All right. I believe many of us are using that. But in case, if you are not, so there are so many of them here you can find out, okay? So lots of them are there. So for Hotmail, it's smtp.live.com. Okay. For Outlook, is outlook.office365.com. For Yahoo, is smtp.yahoo.com. All right. So since I'm going to use that stuff, I need that. But one thing I need to ensure is I need to ensure that I did not enable two-way authentication. So for that, I have kept some tabs open. So let me show you here. It's called that sign in. Okay. Let's secure. See here. Make sure you have enabled Let's Secure apps if you are not blah blah blah. So the question is, how do I allow Let's Secure apps? 2 options, right? You can create some temporary password, but in most cases it doesn't work. All right, what works best is you go and disable this. That means by default it is off. You have to enable Let's Secure apps. That means allow Let's Secure apps to access your Gmail account. So I will show you here, and for the purpose of this demo, I created a random email ID, and here I have enabled that. Okay, so you see here it's turned on. Okay, by default Google turns it off. Now it's on, and this is the mail ID which I'm going to use, this one. Okay, because I need this now. I need this mail ID. Okay, So if somebody hacks into it, no problem. It's just a random mail with nothing inside. Anyway, so this you have to enable, and it's very easy. Okay, sorry, it's not that easy anyway. But if you follow these instructions, you should be able to do that. Got it? So go on this, follow this, that. It's self-explanatory. Fine. After this is done, let's resume the coding. Okay. So here we get back and we now know, okay, this is done. Now I need to connect to my SMTP server. So I need to say, okay, fine. I need to open the connection, right? I say with what? SMTP. So as soon as I start typing that, it goes and imports it. It will import it it will go to import some library for me. If you didn't import it, I need to import SMTP library. And if it is not there, you have to install it. But by default, it is there. It is there. You don't need to do pip install. Okay. So with SMTP dot, where am I? SMTP what? Dot capital SMTP. You can see it there. SMTP live dot SMTP. Double click on that. Fine. I need my what? My SMTP server. So it's a string. Say SMTP. Okay. Dot what? I'm going to use Gmail account. Gmail.com. Okay, gmail.go. If it goes gmail.com, it will come. Fine. Now, what is the port which we saw? The port is needed. The port is what? 587. Okay. 587. I'm going to import this. Okay, so as you can import it as connection. Okay, as con. Okay, so if I import it as connection, I'm going to use this object, right? I say connection dot. Okay, what is it? Because we are using start TLS, right? Remember start this guy. Fine. Okay, now I need to connect to an email. Okay, so I will say, okay, let it be stored in a result set. Okay, so I will say that this is connection con, okay, dot login. I need to log into my email with password. Got it? So my email with password. So that is after you have enabled that access. Okay, so the email is okay now 6730 at gmail.com. Fine. So what is the password? The password is AGUGHASI, okay, 2020 2022 or something like that. Fine. Okay. Now, once this is done, I need to send mail from that connection dot send mail. So, and this send mail takes at least 3 arguments. Okay. So the first one is from address. So you see it's called from address. Okay. So which address? Your email address. Okay. 6730. The best way is just to copy paste this email address in case, okay, at gmail.com. All right. So, and I need my to address, and finally some message. Okay. So from address to underscore address, you can see there equal that I'm sending from myself to myself. Okay. No worries. 6730 at gmail.com. Fine. So you might print a message. Okay, so you say msg, okay, equal some stuff. Okay, sorry, this is the problem. You see that did not come because it's inbuilt argument, it's inbuilt method only. So it's msg. Yes, good, fine. Then I will use some format string here. I just want to say, okay, let it have some subject that tells you, okay, that subject, that something has happened, right? What is it? Say Amazon, what do you call the Republic Day offer? Republic Day offer alert. Anything. So you can put some stuff, no worries. Okay, so here, if that holds true, maybe I just print some new line, right? And then finally, what do I say? Finally, I better use double quotes to avoid confusion. Okay, so I keep using double quotes here. I shouldn't choose that as single quotes. Okay, so with this, maybe I needed the URL, right? Fine. So I say, okay, fine. Print this on some new line. Okay, so that it won't be all cluttered together. Fine. And then, what is the message, right? The message I need, right? So let's see. Fine. And then I will also, okay, give some space, maybe. Again, I now say, okay, fine, I need the URL, right? So that you can click on that and then you buy the stuff, right? Fine. Okay, cool. So this is fine, and we are actually done. All right, we are done. That's it. So with this, let's test out our program. Okay, so now I'm going to run this. Okay, instances of string and int, oh, not supported. Okay, no. Okay, oh, sorry, I got it, guys. So I need to typecast this is fine, no problem. So I will leave it like this and then I will typecast that. It's okay. So go back here, okay, where we are actually using this, right? Fine. And then before we split this, okay, so maybe I just need to return this as float price, FLOAT, float price. Okay, so here I will just say, okay, fine, FLOAT of this, fine, is called price without sign. Done. Okay, so then instead of printing this now, I will say, okay, same thing, print now float price is what I need now. Okay, so I will now print what? Float price. Done. Okay, so then finally I will now need to use that, right? Float price, then it should solve this. Okay, FLOAT, float price. Fine, Control Shift F10, and we should be done. Okay, so that is solved. Okay, so we have this now, right? You know why, guys? Because when we strip this, right, we need to typecast it, otherwise we get this issue. Okay, so I hope you're able to follow, guys. All right, so this is done and the price is $7.91. Now let's go back to our mail and see if anything happens. And you expected nothing will happen. Why? Don't look at this $7.20. So let me delete whatever is here to avoid confusion now. Okay, I'll delete whatever is here. Fine. And we have an empty inbox. Fine. Now I'm going to run this program again, and you should tell me why this is not happening. Okay, so Control Shift F10. So for now there is no error here, but if we get back here we can't get anything, right? So the reason is, yes, the price has not dropped for now. Okay, so we can keep this to run infinitely, like put it in a while loop and let it keep checking, right? Let it run every 24 hours. We did that in the previous class, right? Instead of you to run it every now and then, you have to use while true and then keep checking the stuff, right? Allow it to wait for you using time to sleep for some time every 24 hours. So you do 60 into 60 into 24, right? Fine. So, and that will happen, they say, from this time. Better you set it from early morning. Okay, so every 24 hours is going to check. Usually the offer will last for 24 hours or 48 hours. Agreed. So why this is not happening is, as at now, the price is still beyond our threshold value, right? So what we do is, let's set it below 700 and see. This is 791, right? Sorry, let's set it below 800. I beg your pardon. So what I will do now, I will say, okay, if it is equal to 800 for now. Okay, so if this is less than the offer price, okay, less than equal to will work here, no worries now. So I'm going to check this now. Okay, so the price is less than equal to 800, right? Sorry, get address failed. I think some network issue now. Okay, I hope you're able to follow what is happening, guys. Okay, let me just Let me just go back here. I hope yeah, this is still fine. 1 minute. This is still fine. This is fine, no problem. Now I will check again. So this call is like an issue with my Gmail. Let me check. I hope I didn't close it. Okay, I didn't close my mail. So let me refresh the mail once again. Okay, so this is fine. It's still open. Then I'll get back here. Contact SMTP as well. Okay, maybe LXML is there. Hey, sorry, I don't understand. Like, manage all the data, how? Okay, so guys, please listen. Okay, so look at here, the same thing only, right? I'm calling it from the same place, right? And I think the port is having some port conflict issue now. But look here, this was able to run again. So let's go back and check now. Okay, so if you see 1 minute, sorry, if you see, it should be there. Okay, so you see here, this is it. Okay, so this is 804. Finally it's managed and it ran. Okay, okay, yeah, like camel, but privately. Okay, so yes, okay, I got your point. I don't know, right? I don't know, right? Because I think camel is like a public repository, right? So for that, if you want to, maybe you connect with me offline, okay? Let me just understand what you're trying to say. So this is it, and then we got that, okay? And that's it for now, all right? So what did we do? So let's look at the code and we wind up. Just 1 minute, guys, that's all. So it's a very simple code, right? But we did lots. Assignments, if we had multiple products on our wish list. Okay, Shreya, so if you have multiple products, okay, yeah, we will connect offline. Okay, maybe we can use this as an interesting project. So what did we do today? So we kind of basically did some basic scraping, right, which we have done. Okay, some basic scraping, that's it, right? Till here, that is it. The only new thing is this side. Agreed? Fine. So actually what is new is just this connection. That's it. But if you did not enable this properly, if you did not solve this issue, you're not going to get anything. All right, so ensure that you first of all solve this issue before you start scraping. Okay, you might need to do some toggling here and there. Now the class is over, I'm going to turn this off before people start accessing it. So once I turn it off now, even if I run this again, so I just turned it off here, guys, it's updated. So let me go and refresh my Gmail now, and then I'll run this. So it's going to fail now. All right, so I will run this. Fine. Okay, so let's see. Maybe, yeah, it's actually sending, but I'm pretty sure it will not work. Maybe I need to refresh the page. Once I refresh, look here, see, it says it's sent, right, but it's not there. Okay, let me refresh just to be sure. Okay, now you see here, critical alert. Now watch here, guys, because I turned it off, it see here, signed in attempts, look here, was blocked, right? Someone just used your password to try to sign into your account from a non-Google app, right? Google blocked them, but you should check what happened and review. You got the point. So this is why, yeah, I have disabled it, and then you'll be getting some of the error messages as well. Okay, so that is it. Sign-in attempt was blocked. Fine. So on this note, I want to thank you guys for tuning in again once more. And yep, that's it. So we are almost done with that. And like I said, we'll be launching a special stack on Python for ML we pay much attention to the maths behind it. All right, we try to answer the whys and why not questions. Okay, not just taking models and just churning out and getting some result. That's not what we are going to do. Okay, so anyway, that's it for now, guys. Moderators, please give them the attendance and we are done. I will stop streaming in a while. Take care. Bye for now.